Good morning, everybody. Kurt Risch here, and thanks for joining me on The One Shepherd, where we support seekers and believers. So this morning we are continuing with our New Testament reading of Genesis chapter 14. And it came to pass in the days of Amraphel, king of Shinar, Arioch, king of Elasar, Chedorlaomer, king of Elam, and the title king of nations, that they made war with Bera, king of Sodom, Bersha, king of Gomorrah, Shinab, king of Admah, Shemember, king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, that is Zoar. All these joined together in the valley of Sidon, that is the Salt Sea. 12 years they served Chedorlaomer. In the 13th year they rebelled. In the 14th year, Chedorlaomer and the kings that were with him came and attacked Rephaim in the Ashtaroth Karnaim, the Zuzim in Ham, the Emim in Sheva Kiriathaim, and the Horites in their mountain of Seir, as far as El Paran, which is by the wilderness. Then they turned back and came to En Mishpat, that is Kadesh, and attacked all the country of the Amalekites, and also the Amorites who dwelt in Hazon Tamar. And the king of Sodom, the king of Gomorrah, the king of Admah, the king of Zeboim, and the king of Bela, that is Zoar, went out and joined together in battle in the valley of Siddim against Chedorlaomer, king of Elam, title king of nations, Amraphel, king of Shinar, and Arioch, king of Elasar, 4 kings against 5. Now the valley of Siddim was full of asphalt pits, and the kings of Sodom and Gomorrah fled. Some fell there, and the remainder fled to the mountains. Then they took all the goods of Sodom and Gomorrah and all their provisions, and went their way. They also took Lot, Abram's brother's son, who dwelt in Sodom, and his goods, and departed. Then one who had escaped came and told Abram the Hebrew, for he dwelt by the terebinth trees of Mamre the Amorite, brother of Eshcol and brother of Aner, and they were allies with Abram. Now when Abram heard that his brother was taken captive, he armed his 318 trained servants who were born in his own house, and went in pursuit as far as Dan. He divided his forces against them by night, and he and his servants attacked them and pursued them as far as Hobah, which is in the north in Damascus. So he brought back all the goods, and also brought back his brother Lot and his goods, as well as the women and people. And the king of Sodom went out to meet him at the valley of Sheva, that is the king's valley, after his return from the defeat at Chedorlaomer and the kings who were with him. Then Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought out bread and wine. He was the priest of God Most High, and he blessed him and said, Blessed be Abram of God Most High, possessor of heaven and earth, and blessed be God Most High, who delivered your enemies into your hand. Quick note, guys, on Melchizedek. Jesus is called a priest of the order of Melchizedek. That is, a priest that is not of the Mosaic line of priests, or a son of Aaron. And interestingly, he's often pointed to as a form of Christ, and some scholars actually believe that Melchizedek may have been Christ. In fact, Melchizedek's king of Salem means king of peace. Anyhow, let's continue here. We're continuing where we left off. And he gave him a tithe of all. So we see here even Abraham tithed to Melchizedek. So continuing in verse 21. Now the king of Sodom said to Abram, Give me the persons and take the goods yourself. But Abram said to the king of Sodom, I have raised my hand to the Lord God Most High, the possessor of heaven and earth, that I will take nothing from a thread to a sandal strap, and that I will not take anything that is yours, lest you should say, I have made Abram rich, except only that the young men have eaten, and the portion of the men who went with me, Aner, Eshcol, and Mamre, let them take their portion. Guys, that's it for our Old Testament reading of Genesis chapter 14. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great day. Don't forget to join me this evening, ideally as I get to continue with the New Testament reading of Matthew. Also, please like and subscribe below, because that helps more people to see the scriptures. In the meantime, guys, have a great day, and God bless.